Good evening, good afternoon, or good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and of all ages. It is the DOUG here once again, and we are back for more Resident Evil Revelations 2. Of course, we are getting near the end of this game because, as many of you know, we've already got the bad ending a few episodes ago. So now it's time to get the good ending, and then we're done with Resident Evil for now, because I'm going to hold off on doing Code Veronica X, and some people have asked on it for me from on Twitter, so I probably would just show it do the single player campaign of Umbrella Corps, because I hate myself and I like my fans. But I am not alone, of course, because we have the myth, the legend, the man that makes women quake with his vibrations. It's a giant vibrator. Why, I'm surprised he's not saying, well then.
Well, I mean, I'm still in the process of waking up after not getting very much sleep.
I know that feeling, because sleep is not something I get either. So I feel your pain on that one, my friend. Of course, as you can tell by the title, it says fuck the Seahawks, because yeah, they kind of cost me the being 3-0 today, so I'm not real happy about that. But congratulations to the Bills, the Rams, and Tampa Bay for moving on to the next round in the playoffs. Of course, the Bills will be hosting a home game next week. No matter what is forced for Tampa Bay, they don't know their fate yet because of the fact that they have to wait for the Saints-Bears game. I believe, if I am correct, if the Saints win, the Buccaneers will be on the road. If the Bears win, I believe they will be getting a home playoff game, I think. I could be wrong on that. I'm not gonna guarantee that. But it does depend on what happens tomorrow. Of course, we know, don't forget the Saints-Bears game will not only be on CBS, it will also be on Nickelodeon, which I still can't believe there's going to be a football game on Nickelodeon. If you would have told me that, I never would believe you. But anyway, let's get back to Revelations 2 and get this game nearly done with. I can see clearly now 'cause the rain is gone. She screamed like a little girly man. And Vibrate, I hope you had a good day today. I know my day was, excluding my legs, was good. Deliverance is death, but not this one. What is the Seattle Seahawks for 500? Well, if it ain't the bitch in the white pants. I know. Well, no, I'm not cut-heading. And they got legs. And her name is Nikki Bella. Da 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 da. It's Oklahoma. But yeah, happy Saturday to one and all. If your teams play today and advance to the next round, congratulations. If your team did not play today and plays tomorrow, I wish you the best of luck. Now let's flip the switch again. And flip the switch one more time, because I'm an idiot. Waddle waddle everywhere. Oh, wait a minute. We took the one... You know, let's actually... We took the one path before, so we're going to actually leave it like this and see what the other path takes us to. Do do do. Okay, maybe she likes to just watch us like Quagmire? Who else but Quagmire? Now, of course, I know, Vibrator, you'll be watching the Bills game tomorrow against the Saints. Question's going to be, are you going to be drunk by 7 point in the game?
Honestly, at this point, I'm not even sure if I'll be awake for the game.
Alright. Fair enough. I mean, I can let you know I do have the Saints winning, but I was nice, you know, and I did say there was a way for the Bears to win the game. Of course, it's their defense. And I will say this, because I watched the entire Buccaneers-Washington game. Washington played pretty damn well. I mean, if it wasn't for a few mental mistakes, they probably could have beat Tampa Bay, because it was a very close game. Same like with the Bills and Colts. That was also close. It was the... It was the damn Rams Seahawks game that was pretty much not close. I mean, Bills won by 3. Tampa Bay won by... not by that much either. Tampa...
Fuck the Bills.
I was waiting for Mr. Jones to say that, because at least it was a good game. At least it was better than the Rams-Saints game, because that Rams-Saints game was... That game was boring. I will say this for the Rams, though. I don't know how well they're going to do in the next round because of the fact that they have so many injuries after today's game. It's ridiculous. By the way, good job to my Dallas Mavericks for winning tonight. And here comes Dave, who...
What up?
I know I am 2-1. I believe, Dave, you're 2-1 as well, correct?
Yeah, stupid Seahawks.
And Mr. Jones is the only one who actually won that Rams Seahawks team. Yeah, just listen to these scores and this tells you how 2 of the games are actually fun. Colts and Bills. Bills won 27-24. Great game.
Hey, that was a good game, though.
That was a good game. Probably, I would say the best game, but man, Buccaneers and Washington actually I think surprised people. Buccaneers won 31-23 over Washington, so not that big of a win for Tampa. I think Tampa Bay was either overlooking them or they're overrated. Because Washington hung in there the entire game.
Well,
but
Tom Brady got a record.
He did
43.
He did. Oldest quarterback to throw a pass. He's now got his 31st playoff victory. His first as a non-Patriot. And this is actually, believe it or not, the Buccaneers' first playoff win since January 2003 when they won the Super Bowl.
Fuck Brady, fuck Bills.
As far as for the Bills, since I got to go back to that anyway, this is the Bills' first playoff win since 1995.
Fuck Buffalo Bills.
I don't think he's ever going to let this down. As far as for the Seahawks, their loss actually snapped a 10-game home streak in the playoffs. This was the first loss at home in a long time. Rams wait their fate right now, though. Bucks as well, because depending on who wins the Bears and Saints games, decide who goes where. If the Saints win, it will be Tampa Bay versus the Saints. If the Bears win, I believe the Buccaneers.
The Bears would go to the Packers.
Bears would go to the Packers and Buccaneers would play the Rams. So.
Remember, that's an upset. Bears over Saints, that's an upset. Remember, that's an upset.
I know. Right now, though, we don't know the AFC one yet. We just know Bills have a home game next week like Kansas City. It just depends on what happens tomorrow.
And for all we know, what we know now, what we need to know now, until next season. Fuck Buffalo Bills.
There is some good news though. The quarterback for the Rams, Woodford, is out of the hospital, so that is good news for them. Donald did exit the Rams game with a rib injury, so we'll have to see how he goes.
Guys, that about that game. That dude got flagged for roughing the passer.
In which one, the Rams game?
Yeah, when a guy. Seahawks and Rams. Yeah, but they're like, nope.
And Giant Vibrator, aka the channel with no name at the moment, said, "Fuck the Packers." Well, you don't get. Well, we don't get to see the Packers for next week.
The coach, the ref trying to teach the Buffalo Bills out of game. You seen that? You seen that, right?
I watched that, and I gotta say this: that should have been a fumble, because he did make a clear recovery and he got hit and the ball popped up before. But we've seen this year already. The NFL does not know what a fumble is.
They're like, nope, it's okay.
Remember, Dallas fumbled the ball a few weeks ago that was clearly a fucking fumble, and they said nope.
And then Ryan dropped the ball, but that was a touchdown.
Remember,
I will say about the Rams, and to just follow up what Doug said, yeah, they got more injuries than my character on GC does.
Yeah. So I'm not really. I don't think I say congratulations to the Rams, but I don't really expect the Rams to make it past the next round, unless they.
Possible.
With all the injuries they got, you don't know if Donald's going to be playing. You don't know if Woodford's going to be playing. And if it's Jeff God, here's the thing: he didn't look that great today. He still looks like he's got that. He's still dealing with that injured hand.
And then they're good players injured.
Wide receiver, Arnold, yeah, he's out. He's got ribs, so even if he plays, he's going to be hurting. And Cooper
Cobb,
he's going to be dealing with a leg injury. So it's like I don't feel confident in the Rams next week, whoever they play.
I forgot the other guy's name.
If the Rams play Tampa Bay,
Enter yourself in as a quarterback.
I probably would. Just give me $10,000 and I'll take the damn hits.
Shit, hell yeah.
I think this though, if the Rams play Tampa, which could happen, depending on what the Bears do, I think they could beat Tampa. But if the Rams are going to Green Bay, yeah, I'm not picking against Green Bay. I can tell you that right now.
My prediction is Buffalo Bills and the Saints at the Super Bowl. That's my pick.
That's not a bad pick. I mean, that is the.
I mean, the only one that can beat Tom Brady is Aaron Rodgers, right? Has Aaron Rodgers beat Tom Brady in his career?
I don't know, but remember, the Saints did beat Tampa Bay already, so.
Yeah. It could be interesting though.
I mean, I think at this point, I think Bills are the only team who have a shot at beating Kansas City because I don't really trust the other 4 teams left in the AFC.
You don't trust the Titans?
I trust the Titans if the running game stays strong.
I trust the Titans to beat Kansas City in the what's it called? Preseason.
Yo, can we get rid of Aaron Rodgers commercial? Those are stupid. They need new ones.
You mean the State Farm commercials?
Yeah, stupid. Oh, legit. Take part. Stupid. We need a new one.
I just killed Splinter. I'm a bad person.
Let's check your feed.
I don't think he's. I don't think he's gonna live this. Mr. Jones is gonna be getting over this loss soon.
There's next year, right? You need Andrew Luck back.
I don't know. I think Philip Rivers played well. It's just unfortunately,
he gets mad too easy.
But when you got, well, when you got 8 fucking kids, you know, I would be getting mad too.
Yeah. Tom Brady goes to the Colts next year. How's that?
Oh, that ain't gonna happen.
Oh shit.
Okay, my phone was on mute. I was gonna say, what the fuck? You better not be saying that shit.
Yo, now there's rumors about. Now there's rumors Deshaun Watson going to the Bears. There's rumors about that too.
Oh God.
You know what? That's not a bad idea. Really, it's not a bad idea.
Nah, they just gotta trade Deshaun Watson for a pizza, Chicago pizza, and some Takis, and they're even. They're good. Because you know how the Cardinals traded Texans.
You hear that alarm in the back?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, what is that?
You said the worst thing ever. You said put Tom Brady on the phone. That's an alarm for an accident.
Hey, anything's possible, right?
That better not happen.
You watching the game tomorrow, Doug? You watching the Nickelodeon game too?
I don't know if I'm going to put it on the Nickelodeon game, but I'm probably going to watch all of them. I Let Stuff Update, which, oh, that reminds me. I actually had some good, oh, you stupid fucking phone. Okay, I can't keep an eye on my stream now. Thank you, stupid phone. Ever since this phone dropped, it's been a glitch fest.
What's the good news?
I actually won some money on a scratch ticket today.
How much? $10?
No, higher. 80.
$2,000.
No, if it was $2,000, I wouldn't be online. I'd be at a strip club.
You'd be at the casino.
Yeah, so I know Dave, you're at home. Vibrate, I know you're at home. Mr. Jones, you're at work. So one of you three watch the stream and make sure it doesn't go pitch black.
I'll do it right now. Let me get off Snapchat.
I thought you were streaming already.
Yeah, well, I said I would be streaming after the Bucks Washington game.
Are you cool streaming right now? Because it says you're not streaming.
I am streaming.
Oh, I see it now. Okay. Are you streaming? I see it.
Stupid fucking bugs.
What to play?
Well, it's sad. Oh shit.
Yo, I was watching In That Tune earlier, right?
Right.
This guy said, Shaggy, what's country?
Huh.
That dude got it wrong. And the lady was like, no, he's like pop. And he was like, no, that's country. That's stupid.
Yeah.
It was a game show.
I don't, well, you know, I don't really listen to music. I should pick up, if you guys did not follow me on Twitter or that evil thing called Facebook, which is from Satan. Dave says Ola. I see it on the sad thing. What was I gonna say?
You got stuff today.
Yeah, I picked up Detective Pikachu, Crawl, and Tokyo Ghoul on Blu-ray.
I thought that was a game.
There is a game for Tokyo Ghoul, but it's also, they made a live-action movie.
Oh.
And don't forget, Mr. Jones is currently at working at the MIB agency.
You know what? There's a lot of anime that turned into live action movies, and I'm actually proud that they actually turned using actual Japanese actors.
Yeah, Tokyo Ghoul is one of them. They did that.
Is that the one on Netflix? Or that's the I'm thinking of Death Note.
So here's the thing. Who screwed up more? Mario Brothers, Dragon Ball, the movie, or in this case, what you just said, Death Note? Because and I saw that. Yikes.
Dragon Ball Z.
Dragon Ball Z Evolution. God damn, that was terrible.
That shit was stupid. Had a white person for Goku, a white person, or
Well,
Gohan.
here's the thing.
I don't think that was the issue.
But here's the thing.
Wow.
Goku is actually an alien, just like
Piccolo.
Superman. So he doesn't have a nationality, to be honest.
That's true. That's true. That is true, though. Let me turn our volume down on that.
Turn down for what?
How was your day, Doug?
Excluding the legs, I've been fine. I might as well let this be known. I'm not going to be streaming money because I'm going back to the hospital for them since they're actually getting worse. I can't feel any heat in my legs, and I was actually standing in front of a fireplace today, and I couldn't even feel the fire.
That's not good.
No, it's not.
You going tomorrow?
Monday. Mostly because we're going to be in town Monday anyway, so it's like, oh, we'll just go Monday. I don't feel like wasting the gas, particularly now gas is almost $2.10 again.
Damn.
Well, funny thing was, last week it was $1.89, and then magically it just goes all the way the hell up.
That's because everybody tried to storm Washington, and now we gotta pay for that shit.
Yep, they're like,
oh, you want to be little asses? Okay, joke's on you fuckers. We're gonna raise the gas up. So hint to everyone who's trying to storm Washington, quit being an asshole and making us pay for it. There's nothing you can do.
Yeah, I'm sure that probably played a part of it.
that's good. Ah, shit. I'm staying on politics, man.
Same here. The only reason I let that one, I'm going to let that one go just because of the fact of, I kind of have to agree with Mr. Jones on that one. That yeah, that was probably the reason everybody did it. But I know our governor, he's been wanting to raise it to like $4 for months.
$4 a gas.
Yeah.
Let me turn this.
Apparently,
Let me turn the audio down.
Well, I'm honest here. Our governor's not that bright. I'll leave it at that.
Yeah.
See, I can get in trouble for talking politics on train. I get in trouble talking politics anything. So I'm gonna just stop.
Yeah, I'm honest. I think this is the first time I've actually talked about politics on the channel. Moving on. I will say this. Congratulations to Dolph Ziggler and Bobby Roode for winning the tag team titles on SmackDown.
Yo, can we talk about something about that map that was SmackDown last night? Yo, I didn't really have Adam Pearce win the title.
If he wins the title, I'll be the first one to say this. I'd be happy because I remember when he was NWA Heavyweight Champion.
He was scrap iron. Yep.
But I'm going to also be honest here. He hasn't wrestled in 6 fucking years, if I'm correct.
No, he retired in 2004.
Okay. Well, he said on on SmackDown his last official match was '06. So I'm gonna was 6 years ago. So.
Well, here's the thing. There's a lot of wrestlers that are on the roster but not active as wrestlers that you could probably still put on a good 3 or 4-star match. Adam is one of them, but the thing about it with him is that I believe he was like one of those wrestlers like Samoa Joe or Neil Guinness and even MVP. They can still like train in the ring and do certain moves, but they can't take the major bumps. So, with that being said, I wouldn't mind actually seeing him wrestle.
How did I load the Magnum?
A wrestling clinic. So, if he beats Roman Reigns, that would be hilarious because it's like I could literally go and say one of the indie guys that I actually love, other than Seth Rollins, actually did something.
Yeah.
Me too.
I am kind of sad.
I'm still thinking Shinsuke get his title shot at the Rumble.
Well, I'm still thinking. I'm still kind of sad that it looks like they broke up Nakamura and Cesaro again.
Well, do you remember? This is the last run for Dan Bryan. That he's doing part time. He works behind the scenes.
Yep.
So.
We get to see Myra die again.
And here's the thing about the Nakamura and Cesaro. Cesaro's contract ends after WrestleMania, and he said he wasn't going to re-sign.
He's probably going to go to. Oh, go ahead.
Okay.
I was going to say Cesaro was probably going to go to AEW.
I say have him reunite with Chris Hero, make the King of Wrestling, go back to ROH.
Kings of Wrestling.
I think Cesaro, he won't go to AEW. I think what he's going to end up doing is going either Hollywood or he's going to go to Japan. I don't see him going to AEW, even though that would be the better place for him. But with this whole AEW/TNA thing, I don't think he's going to go for it. I think he's just going to get paired up with what's his name, Rusev, and be just like, just a, wrestle in AEW Dark. But as for Nakamura said he was going to do one more year, but he's going to go back to Japan.
Well, the funny thing is, you mentioned Rusev. He's actually injured.
He is?
That's what was said on.
How come he got a match next week? He has a match next week.
I could have sworn they mentioned that he wanted somebody on Instagram for his buddies.
Bust this frog splash.
He was injured. You're right. He was injured. But he was out for a good month. But other than that, I do believe you're right. He does have a match.
All right.
Yeah, because if he pins what's that guy's name? Trent Bereta's partner, the best friends. If he wins, he has to be Rusev's best man at some creator boy till after the wedding. Or something.
And I will say
that.
I'll go.
I will say it's kind of cute that Tyson Kidd is coaching Brody Lee's son.
Oh, that's nice. I will say this because I did watch the Big E Apollo Crews match this morning because somebody told me I need to watch that match. That was a damn good match. I will say I kind of like how the finish was, that the suplex, both of them pinned each other, and then they restarted the match and everything. But I have a feeling this feud's not over yet, just because, and I can't believe I got to quote Twitter here. Big E said did a tweet of "Never forget" from years ago that Apollo Crews said that Apollo Crews' daughter and mother said that he was small, that Big E was small. So yeah.
Wow.
Okay, Barry, time to wake the hell up.
You know what's sad about that? That was a record for no woman matches last night on SmackDown.
Which that reminds me, I'm going to say this. Sports Illustrated, what the fuck are you smoking? Saying Sasha Banks is the wrestler of the year. Hell no.
That's a bait though.
I'm sorry, I wouldn't even put her in the top 5 female wrestlers of the year.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Sasha Banks is not the female wrestler of the year or wrestler of the year. I'm sorry, she's not. That's valid. That's vacated. If anything, the women's champion over there at NXT, what's her name?
Io Shirai.
Yeah, Io Shirai. That is the one. That's the female wrestler of the year.
Oh, I agree with that.
Hell of a match with Rhea Ripley on NXT TV. It wasn't a pay-per-view. It was NXT TV.
I remember that. That was a good match, actually.
Yeah, so give that woman praise. Now, comeback of the year, female comeback of the year, maybe Sasha Rose. Other than that, no. Female of the year, hell no. No disrespect to her.
And I know everyone's going to be pissed when I say this. Let's be honest here. The only reason she probably got it from Sports Illustrated because of the fact of, oh, I was in Star Wars.
Her uncle, or your cousin too. Why so loud?
Now, I wouldn't mind seeing her leave WWE TV to go to AEW to face Brandy. Oh my gosh, that's my dream. I mean, yeah.
Brandy,
Oh, goodness.
But she's pregnant, so.
But she's pregnant. Congratulations, Cody Rhodes, you lucky dog.
Yep. You see the Instagrams?
No.
The thirst pictures.
Yeah, I came in here for a piece of cloth. What the hell?
I know. Next year, I'm going to Japan. I'm going to Wrestle Kingdom.
Konnichiwa.
I want to visit Tokyo Dome. Oh, fuck it. This team ride be over with. I hate wearing masks in public.
I threw that brick like a man.
In other news, and not to, Shanghai Street Racing, TCW will be getting 3 new tobaccos.
Okay.
One tag team and the other is a female wrestler. So, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
We're going to see some tag team matches, player. Holla, holla, holla.
Ain't nothing wrong with tag teams.
That's what she said.
I do feel bad about Next Gen. They were at TCW, but they had a match today for their tag team titles, and they lost.
Wah.
Wow.
However, there was a rumor going around that X Factor was making a plan to go back to Super Pro.
Yo, do you know what you need? Do you know what you need for like the TCW stuff? You need like a fake Twitter account with the TCW stuff.
I need a what?
A fake Twitter account for TCW.
Yeah, like Twitter and stuff, like the matches and like the rumors and stuff.
I was thinking about doing that. I was thinking about talking to the elders about that. So, I'm not a Twitter fan. It's like Doug, it's not a big Facebook.
Or do like Facebook,
What's Facebook? I've never heard of this thing.
Yeah, that's true. MySpace.
That actually still is technically around.
I know. I get on my account once in a while.
It is kind of funny that is around.
But it looks so weird now.
What looks weird?
MySpace.
I never had a MySpace.
I actually did, and granted, most of my MySpace stuff was just me reviewing anime cartoon shows and being silly.
Yep, mine was high school day. I was skinny. I was like 150 pounds in high school. Skinny. No, I'm fat.
I'm honest. I don't remember what skinny was.
I used to run for class every day. I skipped school every day. I went to lunch and sex class.
Well.
Oh, social studies. Because I was a nerd for social studies. Social studies. But then Syracuse is stupid now.
What's Syracuse? So that's not a surprise.
Yeah, crackheads.
What's in South Dakota and Syracuse? Crackheads. Can I actually make this shot? Oh, okay. I just proved it on my boss. I actually got a sniper shot to go through a little hole. Like a boss. Come out here, you stupid zombie. I need to shoot you in your dick. Okay, are you gonna actually come out here and attack the little goalie girl, or are you just gonna hide in there? I'm touching the zombie's ass, and it won't attack me.
Wow.
Yeah, there's some... Oh, when I try to... Oh, when the little girl tries to give you a hug, you try to attack her, but when the little girl tries to touch your butt, you don't care. That was the Charlie Sheen zombie.
Yo, you heard the rumor about Vince McMahon? He's not looking good backstage. He's like looking sick and stuff.
Both of you said something at the same time, so Mr. Jones, go first.
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Okay, Dave, you go first.
There's rumor backstage that Vince don't look so well backstage.
Well,
He looks sick.
Well, he's older than fucking Methuselah. Alright, what's in here?
There, I'm playing some 2K20.
Custom parts. Alright. And now that we heard that, Mr. Jones, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, what game are you playing? Is the R. Kelly version?
No, but granted, that would be kind of funny if it was.
Wait, what?
When I said the little girl was touching the zombie's butt.
Oh.
You gotta touch that booty, 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 booty.
Booty, booty, rockin' everywhere. Booty,
Well, no,
booty.
one of my games that I would love to see get remastered, and I'm gonna get flack for this, is Michael Jackson's Moonwalker.
Oh! Here comes the chimp! I should point out I did pick up 13 Remastered today on the PlayStation, so... And I did look at the trophy list for that. It's not that hard, actually. You have to beat it 3 times, though, because they, and this is the one thing I probably will say I'm not happy about it with. Most games, if there's difficulty-based trophies, you can, like, beat the game on easy, normal, hard, shit like that. They usually let it be, oh, if you beat it on the hardest difficulty, it unlocks the other ones. But 13 does not do that. You have to legit play it on 3 playthroughs to get the trophy for beating it on easy, then beating it on normal, and then beating it on hard. So hashtag fuck you. But it gives me a reason to maybe let's play it one day on the hardest difficulty and see if I'm actually good at it as I used to be. Do you remember when you were good at something? Hell no. Climb the ladder. I am honest though, I do have to let what was I gonna say? I do gotta let Ghost of Tsushima download still. I'm probably gonna do that Monday and Tuesday.
The Army 4 is complete and
Alright, that means I know we'll probably all be let's playing that in the very near future.
I need to get that. I gotta get that still. That looks fun.
Well, you got till the 19th.
Yeah, because on the 19th, it is on sale to the 19th.
It's like 20 bucks at GameStop.
Yeah, it's the same digitally too.
Why'd I get a discount? I got $10 off coupon for it.
Ah, $10 foot long.
Stupid Subway commercials about the
Well, you know that's the only reason women like to go to Subway. They want to see who's got the $5 foot long.
Yeah, but it's not really $5. You got to pay taxes, so you know.
I don't think you understood the joke I was making.
I wasn't paying attention.
Okay, where do I go? Because I am lost. And I think I left Barry behind like an idiot. Oh my god. She almost broke her neck. Holy shit. Oh my god, I killed the little girl and not a fuck was given. I will say it is going to be nice knowing after I'm done with this game, no more Resident Evil for a while. I get to take a break. A break of that Kit Kat ball. Or no, Capcom's not, because I still got Devil May Cry and I still got the what's the other game? Yeah, I got since Ghost of Tsushima's not downloaded. I gotta do the other zombie demon thing. Kick the ladder. I said kick the ladder. I said fucking stupid cockroaches. She just fell off the ladder. And she didn't go, ow. When you only get a couple hours of sleep, so you end up needing a couple cans of Red Bull and Monster. That's also what we call diabetes. Particularly if it's the one I drink, the cotton candy flavor. Cause Candy Girl, you're all my world. Hee hee. And now Barry's gonna moonwalk. Oh. Billie Jean's not my lover.
Yo, you know that guy for NFL Network, the Ian Rappaport guy?
No.
The guy, the insider guy, the guy who talks about the football, the schedule, the guy.
Oh, okay.
ESPN.
Yeah.
The one you be sharing. Oh, he posted something from Philip Rivers on in the future. If it's in God will that I'm in Indy with the Colts next year, then I'll be here. If not, I'll be on the sideline with a ball cap on my head coaching football.
I think the Colts are going to want him back because he played so well this year. I think, because here's the thing, and this is what I think the Colts will also do it as well to keep him. Look at where the Colts draft pick is. You're not going to get a great college quarterback that's projected to be good. Because you know Jacksonville's taking one. Maybe the Jets. at this point, because between the rumors of Deshaun Watson may be traded, which if that happens, I can tell you this right now, that Houston Texans fan base will blow up the stadium.
There's only one good quarterback in the draft besides Trevor, and that's Justin Fields.
Well, the BYU quarterback, he's actually moved up a lot. That's why he's now. There's actually people who have him over Justin Fields.
And we're looking at him too. We're looking at him too. The quarterback from BYU.
We know the Patriots have. Looks like the Patriots may draft a quarterback in the first round because they're not keeping Cam Newton.
Nope.
Which is, I think Cam Newton's going to land someplace else as well. I think he'll get signed because he didn't do bad. Now, I will say this for Washington. I think Alex Smith's going to come back because I think they're going to keep him because he did play well for him, went 5-1. And this Heineke kid, he played well today. I think he's going to be staying as well. Which is funny because a few weeks ago he was doing he was taking math classes in college still, and then he gets signed to Washington, helps them almost win a playoff game. I think he's going to be staying. So I think Washington's not going to take a quarterback because they got Smith, who's still got something to prove, and then you got this young kid in Heineke who played well. Plus you got the guy who originally started for him who's out injured. I will say this, I don't think anyone's signing Haskins Jr. I think he's done. Haskins Jr. needs to go to another league, or he needs to shape up and get a mentor in life. And I think Mr. Jones had to.
We'll talk about how the Panthers are.
If the Panthers sign him, it would show they have no faith in Teddy Bridgewater. And I would rather keep Teddy Bridgewater because Teddy Bridgewater is a good quarterback. It just not a lot of good things happen this year. And we'll probably hear from Mr. Jones again once he probably gets out of the MIB office.
Yeah.
Barry, sometimes you don't want all the answers. Granted, since this is the good guy ending, we're actually going to get a good ending, so that's a positive there. That's why normally, as you guys know, I usually stop after every episode, like episode 1-1 I stopped and then we came back. But in this case, because of the fact of we're almost near the end, this is pretty much the end of the game. No, we don't really need that. We don't need that. We don't need that. Now we got more green orbs aplenty. We have plenty of healing items, so that's a good thing.
You can't die.
I can still die. I know I'm gonna. I expect that may happen.
Where's my guy at? He not wrestling right now?
Is we're coming up to the poison gas area, so yay! Poisonous gas. Oh, let's go down the elevator. First floor, women's panties. Well, then take the bracelet off, you dumb bitch. False one. She's not Haskins Jr. I will say when I get to Code Veronica X sometime in 2021, I'm scared of that game a bit because there's no checkpoints. I have to remember what a typewriter is. I gotta remember the tank controls. So I'm not really looking forward to that.
Play, Jack, because the controller is so weird on that.
Well, they're not weird if you play the old school Resident Evil games, but it does.
I have,
it takes a while to get used to the controls again. I'm honest with that, so I will be having lots of fun with that nightmare. I mean, I've beaten the game. Granted, it was years ago. What the fuck was that?
That was my text message. Sorry.
It sounded like somebody was farting.
Did that?
Yep.
Yeah, sorry.
Hold your breath as long as you can. You don't want this crap in your lungs.
Yes, we do. We want this crap in our runs because it smells like cinnamon buns.
Cinnamon are good though. Tomorrow's the game. I mean, Monday's the college football championship game.
On Monday, yep.
8 o'clock. People are so happy in Syracuse. Their basketball team won.
Oh, wait, Syracuse has a basketball team? I thought they had nothing but hookers and sluts.
No, that's true. The orange man.
I was being sarcastic.
I know that. They're so happy they beat Georgetown. Like, oh, awesome. Have right for that.
Yay, we're out of the poison for now.
Yeah, I'm watching old ass Raw SmackDown on the network. I'm watching 2003.
No, that was a good year.
Huh?
That was a good year.
I'm in the beginning with Royal Rumble and shit. It's Scott Steiner versus Triple H.
Oh god, that match was terrible.
And then Troy Wilson, Daddy.
Oh god, that storyline was terrible.
Dawn Marie, you know what I'm talking about? Dawn Marie.
Yeah, when she...
John Cena's like, yo, and he beat up, wow.
Back when he was still doing the rapping gimmick.
Yeah, the B5, B2, who were both Buchanan and shit, and then that black guy came up, Redman or Mac Dog, or, yeah.
Alright, so we might actually try to beat this game tonight, or at least get to the mansion part of the game, and then probably finish this later on. Depends how I feel.
How do you feel? It is Sunday.
Yeah, I feel half tired and half dead.
Yeah, it's a Sunday. Of course I feel like that.
Oh goody, the poisonous gas shit part. I hate this part of the game. Oh good lord, do not sing that song. Because that's gonna get stuck in my head and then I'm gonna want to kill you.
It's okay, right? That's a good song.
I'm gonna disagree with it.
Did you hear the teasing Cardi B at WrestleMania?
Who?
Cardi B.
I have no idea who that is.
They say wet ass pussy.
Yeah, I'm...
The stripper who raped, who stole people money, and when she was stripping, she stole people. Cardi B.
Never heard of her.
Okay, she's a black lady. It's hungry. Okay, I don't know how to put this. Okay, she's a rap artist.
Oh, no wonder I have no
Who
idea who she is. She sings rap music.
she sings songs about pussy. She has a song called WAP. Wet ass
Yeah,
pussy.
I've never
She
heard
wants
of
to fight
her.
Lacey Evans at WrestleMania.
Oh, Lacey Evans would kill
He
her.
was talking about Lacey was talking about nasty, you know, her gimmick's nasty.
Lacey Evans is a legit.
So she
Marine.
thought she tweeted her that and she thought she was there being serious and shit.
Yeah, I'm honest. I don't know who Connie B is, and I take the West Texas rednecks philosophy. I don't care what you.
Crap.
It's a bunch of crap.
Yo, you remember
I
Snooki?
hate right.
You know Snooki, right?
Yeah, I know
Jersey
Snooki.
Shore.
I know Snooki. Yeah, she actually likes wrestling at least.
Do you remember when she won that WrestleMania?
I do.
those were the days.
I mean, I had no problem with her winning it at WrestleMania. I think I was one of the few who didn't mind it.
Yeah. Well,
Because you knew she was going to win because she was teaming up with Trish and John Morris, and it's like, yeah, she's winning.
against Vicky and Dolph Ziggler
And somebody else.
And Lakepool and Dolph Ziggler.
Yeah, so...
Yo, did someone posted on Facebook and one of the wrestling fans who would enter Hall of Fame first? Dolph Ziggler, Miz, or who was it? Chris Jericho. Who entered the Hall of Fame first?
Probably not Chris Jericho at this point because Vince hates him for going to AEW.
I'm going with the Miz. The Miz will be first in the Hall of Fame.
Which the Miz kind of deserves it. I mean, he's never injured anyone. He's always done what the company's asked of him.
He needs another title shot, another title run before he retires.
I think he's going to get one. I don't think that's going to be a problem.
He go cash in on Goldberg. It saves us.
Oh, if he can't your face with with most of the fans.
He don't want that. I still say they still want Brown. They still want Goldberg Roman Reigns at WrestleMania.
That'd only work if, a title for title.
Something's gonna happen.
A title for title match. I have a feeling. Which would not be the first time that's happened. Vibrator says life in plastic. Oh, damn it, Vibrator. Life in plastic. God damn it.
You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere.
I am gonna kill you both. Ha ha.
Imagination, life is your creation. Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
Mr. Jones, help me. They're trying to sing the Bobby song.
What Bobby song?
Life in plastic. It's fantastic. Come on, Bobby. Let's help me. You're my only hope.
I'm a Bobby girl.
Oh God, he's.
Bobby girl.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
Life is your creation.
Come on, Barbie, let's go party.
Yeah. The only reason I know that much of that song is because it played on Family Guy.
Yeah, they do. They love that song on Family Guy.
And to be honest, I have the metal cover of that song saved to my phone.
Okay, that's a little weird that there's a metal cover.
It's cool though.
Oh yeah. I'm a Bobby girl. Bobby girl. Like a flash. Fantastic. Come on, Barbie. Yeah.
I just set the little go on fire.
Oh,
Fire starter.
At the fire. The world was burning long before we got here. We didn't start the fire.
Name and two. Oh.
I actually remember the original game show of that. I've heard the new one's pretty good.
That's why I was watching this a little while ago. That's why they asked about the countries. They're like, it's on Fox. So it's every Wednesday after Fox on Fox.
I'm glad the Hell's Kitchen is back.
Oh, it's back on?
Yep. First episode was this past Thursday.
This steak tastes weird.
Wait, did I actually do what I was supposed to do in there? Go back. I think I might have forgot to pull the switch. Yep, I forgot to pull the switch. Pull the lever, Crunk. That's because they love you and they want to hug you and they want to make you an alien.
Mama.
That,
Like I have my name badge. Your name badge is the only way to get up out of here. And for some strange reason, it's not on you.
uh-oh. I have some news to tell you. I ate it.
Well, sir, you now have a magnet in your stomach.
Wouldn't that be the first time that's happened, actually? Ow, what the f... Don't knock me down, bitch. Asshole. He tried to hurt the berry. And you don't hurt Barry. Barry hurts you. Uh-oh. Gee, Scoob, we might die of the poisonous gas because we're stupid as fuck. And we made it. Pull the lever, Crunk.
That's right, gang. We're dealing with one sick son of a bitch.
And his name is Hulk Hogan.
Oh, that sounds good. Wow. I gotta look that up.
Ooh, Magnum rounds. We can get through if we find the elevator. Okay.
Now I got that stupid song stuck in my head.
Don't blame me. Blame Dave and Vibrator.
Dave did nothing.
It's their fault.
Dave's a good noodle.
Down goes that zombie. Could put that zombie in the leg. I made him look like Alex Smith.
That's messed up.
That's messed up.
Oh, I admit that was probably welcome to Dark Humor Hour, children.
Yes,
And we just turned him into Colin Kaepernick. He took a knee.
Wow.
Today's Dark.
Yeah, no, something totally different you were going with. like yes.
Today's jokes have been brought to you by the little M and C, as in Captain Morgan. Alright, little girl, I need you to go into the poisonous danger zone and unlock a door for me. Please don't die. If you die, I'm not going to really kill, but I'll get a game over, and I don't want that. Run, bitch, run!
It's fucking scary movie right there.
Oh god, it's Haskins Jr. Time to put him out of his misery.
Now, here's a funny thing. TCW was actually going to have a tag team based off of the Blue Brothers.
You mean like you mean like the singing group, the Blues Brothers?
Yes.
Why not? Why has this not happened?
That would have been awesome.
Well, it could still happen, but in the beginning, the idea was tossed around, and I was just like, I don't know how to feel about it.
I mean, because I do have both Blues Brothers movie on DVD and Blu-ray.
Well, here's the thing: the idea was being passed to Feck's team.
Oh.
No, the idea was to, before Feck even came into TCW, the Bad Boys were actually eyeing to do the gimmick.
The good days before Feck showed up.
Well, here's the thing. Wait a minute. Bad Boys weren't really part of Feck's team. You got to remember that. Bad Boys were here before Feck. Bad Boys was there before Feck. As well as Little Zap. Feck, his
Little Zap beat you guys though. That's funny.
Well, you must. You remember what the storyline was, that I got the decision reversed because of lawyers. Which I'm so Mr. John. You can. Well, that's why I said you guys can say you got beat all you want, but thanks to my lawyers, because I got the lawyers.
Fuck the lawyers.
Hey, there have been many good times that we've seen lawyers in wrestling. Let's see, 1995, Jim Cornette brought in the one guy who had Michaels and Diesel hanging over the tag titles back to Yoko and Ono, since Owen.
Oh, the black guy.
Yeah, and then of course he managed the Nation of Domination because he got crushed out of jail.
Mr. Clarence.
Mr. Clarence Mason, yes, he's the most well known, but there have been other lawyers in history. TNA's used lawyers in some of their gimmicks. Joe the King Lawler used a lot of lawyers in the Memphis days. It's like when he was playing a heel, anytime he lost the title match, the lawyers the next day would come out and say, well, the ref missed Jerry Lawler having his foot on the ropes, missed that the good guy threw Jerry over the ropes, which is technically a disqualification. AKA
So
the dusty finishes.
Sorry, so this match that we're working for, is it Doug team versus the other dude team? Is it like a Survivor Series match?
Yeah.
Elimination?
Elimination.
Your five guys, Doug's group versus the other guy's group.
Right.
And what?
And here's the thing.
Good luck, Doug. Right?
With no lawyers to be involved. But here's the thing. Here's the thing of this, and this is what scares me the most. Feck's team won in singles competition this week and last week. So at the pay-per-view, Doug has a 75% chance of winning this.
Which I think we want me to win, because if I lose, Feck's never.
Hendricks.
And yeah, if Hendricks loses, Feck's never gonna shut up. He's gonna beat us off all these title shots because we beat the Hendricks Corporation.
But and like I said, I look, and I'm telling everybody that I don't control any of the wrestlers. I don't alter any of their
overallness.
Anything, overallness. Everyone has their own thing, and it's not. And I don't do anything that makes the.
That makes it fair.
Yeah, it makes it fair, but also it's like, a lot of people don't understand how TCW came about. Is all because of Justin Bate. He started his long time ago, like days of fucking No Mercy. He still does it to this day, he just don't do it as religious as I do. If it wasn't for him, and if it wasn't for Supernova Pro down there, they helped out with GC Dub, and the only reason why I'll say this, I've been staying on is because of Supernova Pro. They helped me out with the titles. They helped me out with the logo. The first 2 season logos. My wife helped me with the logo.
Oh, that's cool.
The only thing that I did was make the characters. I got some of the characters were made from actual people. A long time ago, I was part of a Fed, and it was just a bunch of drama, and I
Oh, wow.
didn't want to be part of it anymore.
Damn.
It was just a bunch of BS.
I think I know which one you're talking about because it was one of the ones I was in as well. But this is coming out of Washington right now. Of course, we know they lost, but many of you may have saw Taylor Hendricks' playoff performance, which he did pretty well actually. He threw for 306 yards.
Too, but I don't know if you knew.
He threw a touchdown pass, and he also ran for a touchdown as well. And a lot of people were impressed. Here are just some of the names, and you might know some of these guys. If you don't, I don't know who the hell you are. Patrick Mahomes, who is right now the game's reigning best quarterback, said, regardless of the outcome, what a great game by Heineken. Veteran defensive tackle Jared McCoy also celebrated and had these words to Taylor Heinrich. I'm going to keep mispronouncing his name. Taylor needs to walk out of the stadium with his head held high. He played extremely well. Retired wideout Torrey Smith, a 2-time Super Bowl champion, was also impressed. The Washington football team was fun to watch this year. Coach Rivera has them going in the right direction. Shout out to Taylor H. for one hell of a performance. I've been telling you all he belongs in this league. Until next time. Smith was also joined by retired vets like place kicker Lawrence Tynes and QB Charlie W. WFT, regardless of the outcome, he has to give this man Heineken a little cheese and security. He belongs in the NFL. Charlie said Heineken gets to play football next year after that performance. Hell, he'll get a signing bonus. But the ultimate and cool veteran kudos belongs from all-time Washington great Joe Theismann, the quarterback of the Super Bowl champions, chimed in and said this: "My hat's off to Taylor. You made us proud." The Old Dominion project even got some love across sports from his old stomping grounds as Baltimore Orioles AAA affiliate in Norfolk celebrated his performance. Take a bow, Tyler. That was a blast to watch, making all of us in the 757 proud. Not too shabby for a guy who was an undrafted free agent who had to drift from the Vikings to the Patriots, Texans, and Panthers, not to mention the XFL St. Louis Blackhawks since first entering in the NFL in 2015 before landing with Washington. I'm going to say this, I said it earlier, I don't think he's going to have a day job. He's not going to have to worry about being a math teacher like he wants, because I think Washington's going to sign him after that performance tonight. I think he's going to be he's going to be the quarterback. Alex Smith is going to be there, and then you're going to have the one guy there. And Alex Smith is going to be that veteran guy who molds him. So, and I'm going to say this. I think them cutting Hatkins Jr. was the best thing they did. Because you got Alex Smith who's going to be ready next year. He'll be more healthy. You have the guy who got injured at the start of the year who will be better. And then you got this kid that no one heard of till last week. Pretty much. Plays his lives out. So congratulations to him on that.
Yeah, well, did you hear it though? I tell you, I just sent the tag.
Oh,
Tyler Heineke played final quarter with separated AC joint in left shoulder.
Oh, that alone should get him to sign him then, because if he's played with a separated AC joint, yeah, that deserves to be paid for. And
but it's for Washington Football, BallWireUSAToday.com.
Okay.
So, I mean, it's possibly.
I'm happy with Washington not having a name, but I mean, I like the Redskins name, but this is going to probably be one of those teams that's going to have a name. So, unless you give them, like,
I know the perfect name to give him.
The Washington Bullet Club. There you go. Bam.
Well, no, you can't use the word bullet anymore after what happened with the Washington Bullets.
Tom Brady has been 17 different teams in the playoffs.
Yeah, and he has a chance to beat a few more.
Teams Tom Brady beat in the playoffs: Colts, Jaguars, Chargers, Steelers, Rams, Ravens, Titans, Texans, Chiefs, Broncos, Jets, Raiders, Panthers, Eagles, Seahawks, and Falcons.
Oh.
Yeah.
And we're back in the mansions. I hate the mansions. And that's the one thing, if you've ever played Resident Evil, it's like almost every damn Resident Evil game has a mansion in it.
Yeah.
Could you imagine Resident Evil going in Wayne Manor?
I think I think Batman and Alfred would have the problem solved in 3 minutes.
Well, no, just that, like, the play in Wayne's Manor, like if you're, was it Chris Redfield or?
Yeah, Chris Redfield, yeah. Oh god, that would be kind of fucked up. It'd be fun.
Like,
Yeah.
like say they unravel that, that's Bruce Wayne is Batman. But Batman said, you know what, to give you guys a little training, a crash course training of going in mansions. You use my mansion, but I'm playing as I got robot zombies, and it's Batman.
Yeah, I think Batman would win.
That would be scary as fuck. Zombified Batmans.
Yeah, I don't think that would be safe for anybody. Oh, I made him look like Robin before he blew up before the Joker blew him up. It's getting very dark here with the jokes tonight.
I think a zombified Batman would be a hard zombie to beat. Even like the Resident Evil, like the last boss, the guy.
Let's see, Wesker, yeah.
No, not Wesker. I'm talking about Resident Evil 7.
Oh, okay, yeah, I know who you mean now.
He had like multiple eyes and shit. Oh, hell no.
Okay, let her go back away from the stupid zombie. Okay, don't grab me. I'm not in the mood to be hugged. Hey look, he looks like Stone Cold Steve Austin now after he got ran over. Did I do that? Yes, I did.
Fucking Steve Urkel.
That's what you get for replacing me in Sonic.
It was fun. It was fun when that whole thing of nostalgia. They were talking about having a Family Matter reunion to bring back memories. It's like you can't really do that.
Did we not learn a lesson with Fuller House?
Well, Fuller House was in as much as I didn't watch it, my wife did. It was very interesting to see. You're smoking hot.
I'm not answering that question. I will say this: I have watched the new Saved by the Bell.
What's the question?
The one you said to the female, the ones that came back smoking hot. I don't remember any of the ones in Fuller House women being hot. Maybe that's just me.
Well, DJ, the older sister, she's not like she's a wrestling fan. But I'm like, really?
Oh, Topeka?
No, you're thinking wrong show, Dave.
Oh.
One Fuller House, not a.
Oh, Oh, DJ. Yeah, these. What's that girl's name? Kimmy.
No, DJ is the one. I think that's DJ.
How rude.
No, hell no.
Oh, hell no.
Not the Olsen twins.
No one thought they were cute. Well, maybe people did.
We need Married with Children spinoff. We need Married with Children.
Married with grandchildren.
Oh God, I would. Yo,
That dude, he's funny.
Oh, Al Bundy. No, what's her name?
Christina Applegate?
Katie? No. Katie Siegel.
Oh, the Futurama girl?
yeah.
Yeah. Oh, she's still smoking hot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all good.
50? Yeah.
Like she did not age.
No, she didn't.
Vampire blood.
That or she's got good genetics.
Yeah, she did age. And that's not a bad thing. It's just, I'm sorry. It's just Katie Siegel. She didn't age at all.
Nope.
Even when she played in Son of Anarchy.
Yeah, I remember her in Son of Anarchy.
That was a great show.
Now I'm waiting for that spinoff. Now I know they got one out. It's called the
Mayans.
The Mayans. Okay, I didn't watch it because one, I got tricked into thinking, yeah, they're gonna do the spinoffs showing it in Jack's
Children.
Yeah, showing Jack's children. So it's like I didn't even watch it because I was like, damn, I wanted to know, like, how did it go? But from what I've understood, like I heard it was an okay spinoff, but I don't think it lasted 2 seasons. I think.
Which key do I need?
I could be wrong.
I need security level 2 key, so I can't go through that door yet. I have a feeling this is gonna be another long stream.
Now I heard that David Hasselhoff had his voice be heard about the new reboot of Knight Rider.
Okay, Vibrator, that's funny. Vibrator said in the comments, with some of the conversations tonight, for some reason I started imagining a zombie Batman that can only be defeated by blasting Barbie Girl.
By being blasted by what?
Barbie Girl.
You're welcome.
You're welcome, America.
But yeah, Hasselhoff had his voice. He said, "Yeah, I'm gonna be part of." He said, "I'm gonna be a part of it somewhat, but it won't be a lot." He said the person that's making the Knight Rider reboot, he is a fan, but he still has some thoughts about it. If it's not sticking to the canon of the show, it shouldn't be made.
Stupid fucking invisible bugs.
Oh, I hate them. I really do.
What was I gonna say? I just lost my train of thought. I will say I've not watched the 3 game shows that aired on ABC yet, which are that aired on Thursday. The Celebrity Wheel of Fortune, the American version of Chase, and the game called The Hustler. No, it's actually a game show.
Okay. I had to make sure. Like, this is a game show?
There is a game show called The Hustler, yep.
Wow.
There's a part of me that wants to really laugh so bad about it, but I understand where you're coming from. You're being serious, so I can't even laugh.
Yeah, this is the one time I'm being serious. For 5 seconds. Alright, I'm gonna go pause it real quick. I'm gonna head to the zombie room and I'll be right back.
Wow. So, Mr. Jones.
Yes, sir.
Did you get my characters on your thing with you yet?
Not yet. Hadn't had a chance to do anything yet. You know, taking care of kids and.
Yep. Hey, I'm fair ask, you know, because when I did the thing, you got a lot of TCW on that. You got a lot of TCW stuff on that too.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, that's why I sent you the message on the email. So you know, just take your time with it. You know.
Oh, yeah. You know, they're and I know they're, you know, just like WWE, they alter, you know, stuff if they see, you know, what they're working with. But man, I've gotten a character recently. Somebody wanted me to put on the show, and I'm like, wow, the elders might find this very interesting because they have a character like this, but they don't have it like what they're going to go for now. And season 5 right now so far has been fire, has been awesome. So
yeah,
people, I couldn't imagine all the stuff that's gone down.
Like the only thing I didn't change was the only thing that I didn't do was attribution. I left it alone, you know, because you know.
Attributes.
People don't like playing 100 overall, you know?
Oh, yeah. You know what? I love my place, then I hate my place because people come here that don't fucking live here.
I know how that is.
It's like, I never seen this car before, I never saw this car before. Like, and...
That's like me. I have a whole house, and people park in my driveway. It's like, you don't see a car in the driveway, you know. Like my dad's truck, it broke down, but don't block my driveway, you know. But and they have a don't parking sign on the pole. Do they listen? No.
And see, and then they want to complain like, oh, like, did you hit my car? Well, asshole,
exactly.
in my driveway.
Yep. And my dad's truck don't got brakes on it either, so it's like he had to do it just right. It's like, yeah, you're blocking my driveway, shit, you know? But it's like nothing but drug dealers. Every day it's like someone's like, you all outside and they look at you nosy, like, you know?
See,
That's why I used to live in apartment buildings, okay? Like 8 people lived in an apartment building. Every Wednesday, do you take our trash out for us? No. Take your own trash out.
Take your own trash out. You put your trash there, you take it out.
I just took my trash. They get mad about it, like, eh.
It's ridiculous. Like none of these people live here, and I guarantee you, I know what house they're in. Like, I've only been here for about, like, maybe two to 3 months, and I can already tell, like, okay.
And I'm back.
Yep, I know how that is too.
Remember, children.
I'm never home half the damn time, but it's like, you know, it's a weekend, you know, my friends all like happy to have my friend's wife's a Packers fan and he's a fucking Cowboys fan, so it's like, I don't think, don't ask me how to talk, but like, oh shit.
That means the makeup sex, depending on who loses when it's the Cowboys and Packers, is good.
Oh yeah, that's true. But you know what's sad about that? His wife was a bully in high school. But no.
Hey, look, we're making him look like Dak Prescott.
His damn commercials, him on the seat, on the mattresses. That's just funny. He goes, "Hey, can you make it cold and shit?"
At home with Baker Mayfield.
Those shit stupid. Those are stupid. Especially when Baker Mayfield bringing the groceries and he drops the keys and he goes, Hello? Hello?
Why won't no
And
one
then
help
he dropped
me?
the keys. But I'm hoping Browns win tomorrow, you know? I'm really hoping.
I know we just.
Well, today.
It's going to be a miracle.
Yeah, because they haven't practiced at all. I think that's why a lot of people are not wanting to pick them, because they only really got to practice Friday before they had to head to Pittsburgh, which, and I know somebody's going to say, oh, it ain't that long of a flight. Cleveland, Ohio to Pittsburgh is probably longer than you think, and then remember, everybody had to pass the damn T-virus test. I refuse to call it the C, we're calling it the T-virus, because Resident Evil fucking says so. And then, remember, they probably left Friday evening, got there around probably early Saturday morning, got to the hotel room, went to sleep, probably woke up early Saturday, mid-Saturday, probably got a little bit more practice in, and then went back to the hotel rooms to eat and get ready for tomorrow. So I'm going to say maybe, counting Friday, and a little bit today, and a little bit. And Sunday they're not going to practice at all. Today they're not going to practice because, they would be too tired for the game. So they may have got 1.5 days of practice. That concerns me because I know everyone's going to say, well, Doug, it's practice. It's just practice. I hate to tell you this. Practice isn't... I know. I'm going to say... I say that a lot. But practice does matter in some situations. Yes, I know everyone's going to say, well, they just played the Steelers, but like I said, those were the backup guys, the guys who don't usually get a lot of game time. So, again, that was pretty much meaningless for the Steelers for the most part. So, Pittsburgh didn't care. This one they care about.
Yeah.
I will say with the Bears-Saints game, I wonder what's going to happen if that game's a blowout. Like, if a team's leading like 35-0, is Nickelodeon just going to interrupt it and put SpongeBob commercials?
Well, you remember, the Bears beat the Saints 2 times in the playoff already, so they're defeating the playoff against the Saints. They're 2-0.
They are, but...
Remember last time they played this month, this season, they were overtime. Remember that?
I do, but things have changed a bit. I still don't trust the Bears defense. I mean, not the Bears defense. I don't trust the Bears quarterbacks.
But, yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I said the same thing about Washington's QB situation, and they almost pulled off the upset, but a few mistakes here and there, and then, of course, Young of Washington got injured and missed the rest of the game, but...
Yo, this is breaking news. WrestleMania 24 has been pulled from the WWE Network.
What's been?
Who has been?
WrestleMania 24. The reasons are not clear at this time, but according to Dave Meltzer, it's because of the Victor vs. Floyd Mayweather match. It all has to do with the theme song of Mayweather. I Got Money back in 2010. One of the producers of the song was trying to sue both the WWE and Mayweather.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I was gonna say maybe it's because it's Chris Benoit's on it, but that really ain't gonna matter that much.
Wait a minute. Was Benoit on that card?
I think he was. I think he was facing MVP. I know one of them who's still facing MVP.
2000, hold on.
That would have been Matt. I think that was Matt Harvey.
I think he died in 2006, right? 7, right? Let's look it up. Come on, you know.
This is what happens when you're old, when your memory's getting bad with your age.
For Chris, then last WrestleMania was. The fuck?
Yes, what the fuck?
Fucking wicked. Okay, here we go. He died 2007, so.
I know you. I'm trying to remember who the hell he fought at WrestleMania then.
WrestleMania in 2007. So he died in June. WrestleMania 23.
Let's see. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need that.
Someone was right. He last match, the rest of it, he fought MVP.
Woohoo! My brain is not as bad as I thought it was. Now where's my damn cookie?
Remember when he beat that guy?
Yeah, Orlando Jordan.
Who was that?
Orlando Jordan.
Yeah.
I don't care how old I get or how many times I play this game. That jump scare always gets me.
Lay down, you good girl. Lay down.
Woof woof.
Woof woof. Yeah, come on, lay down.
Who let the dogs out?
Time to play game.
Dave let the dogs out. Ooh, ooh. When Mr. Jones tries to get home from the MIB headquarters. And since you live in Ohio, Mr. Jones, how bad is everyone going with the Cleveland Browns fever?
Not so bad. I mean, depending if you're living in Cleveland, I live in Columbus.
You should see Buffalo.
Is Columbus, Columbus, Ohio is a real place?
You should look at Buffalo and now. Got parades outside, cheering and drinking. Yay!
Well, I don't blame them. It's the first playoff win.
So.
Now, when LeBron left Cleveland, people went nuts here in Cleveland. I'm like, you do realize this fucker lives in Cleveland, not the one with jackass.
I don't think they cared.
The bum Jays.
That's what I don't get. Like, when people are like, oh, all my favorite pro basketball football player left Summer Birdie's jersey, really?
I think that is stupid when fans do that.
That really is.
I'm like, you do realize you're burning money.
That's money you could have been. You could at least hold on to it for when he retires. You could get him to sign it.
Autograph it.
Something like, people are idiots when it comes to stuff like that. Like, one, what does it matter to you? He was not paying your bills.
Like, guess it's doing an autograph session in the mall on my birthday next in 2 months. Not for me now.
You better, even though I'm a Cowboys fan, you better have him sign 2 things. One for you and then one for me.
Well, I got Michael Vick autograph when he went 2K5, the Madden one, 2K5, ESPN.
I know which one you mean. Yeah. Hey, if you don't want Michael Vick's autograph, I'll gladly take it.
Huh?
I'll gladly.
Hell no, that's just not my. Hell no, I got to just put on there. Like, it's a PS2 one too. Yeah.
No shit, you dumb bitch. I remember this part on the last mode. It was hell on earth then.
Well, Dr. Man plays for Syracuse Orangemen football, so. Well, anyone that became famous out of Syracuse, that became famous was fucking, the fuck just tell me the guy's name. Ernie Bobby Brown, or, kid's running back for SG, he played for the Colts, he played for the Browns like 1970s.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought you were gonna say Monty Brown.
No. The only one that became famous out of Syracuse was Carmelo Anthony. He played for SU. But he had to. Well, other than that, you don't get famous people. Tom Cruise from Syracuse, but he don't like us. He's too third for us.
That's because you won't let him jump on couches in Syracuse anymore.
trying to think of his name. Hold on.
I think they're all dead.
Running back. Drafted. Oh. SU.
Unlocking the doors to the shrine of the silver monkey. That or he still hasn't left the closet. Talking about Tom Cruise, I think.
Ernie Davis. That's the Ernie Davis guy. He came out of Syracuse. Ernie Davis.
Oh, okay. Oh, we were making fun of Tom Cruise. Is what Vibebot is doing.
He was drafted by Syracuse, played college football for Syracuse University, and was first picked in 1962 NFL draft. And he died in 2003. He died shortly after. Wow.
Well, I will say this. If the Bears win today, Tampa Bay will actually get to make history, I believe. As you guys know, the Super Bowl this year is going to be played in Tampa Bay Stadium.
Yeah, that's great.
Well, here's the thing. I don't think anyone's really I think every time wherever the Super Bowl's been, that team's not made it to the Super Bowl. I might be wrong on that, but if I'm not wrong, Tampa Bay has a chance to be the first team to do that.
Let me look it up real quick. Super Bowl.
And I would stop at this point, but I think I'm just going to get the game beaten at this point. That way we can start the Onimusha game, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, which I'm not. Capcom still owns my life and soul for 2020 at the end of 2020 and 2021. Alex hates the little girl because she's got the perfect tail color.
No team has ever played in the big game on its home field. According to FBS data, the closest any team has gone was 1984 San Francisco, played in the Super Bowl 21 at Stanford Stadium, Palo Alto, California. So no team has done it.
Damn, so Tampa Bay could make history as long as they keep winning.
Which team has never hosted the Super Bowl? There's only 4 teams that never hosted the Super Bowl. Can you name 4 teams that never hosted the Super Bowl? You know what 4 teams?
Let me think. That have not hosted a Super Bowl. Have not.
Yeah, have never hosted a Super Bowl. Have never hosted the Super Bowl. I'm bored.
Okay, I'm thinking. Let's see. It's not hosted. That means it has not been played. It has not been played in their stadium.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna say Jaguars.
That's 1.
Houston Texans.
That's 2.
In the Chargers.
Charger Stadium has hosted it when they were San Diego. Now,
I got 2 out of 2.
St. Louis Rams?
Nope. Wrong.
Okay.
You ready?
I want to say Oakland. No, Arizona has hosted one. Oakland?
Wrong.
Oh, wow. I know Detroit's hosted one.
The 4 teams, the Browns, the Lions, the Jaguars, and the Texans, had never appeared in the Super Bowl.
Oh, I thought you said...
The Browns both won championships prior to the NFL merger in 1966.
I thought you said hosted...
And Houston have only been around since 1995 and 2002, respectively, and are the league's 2 newest expansion teams.
Oh, I thought you said never hosted a Super Bowl.
I did. Who had never hosted a Super Bowl?
Yeah, that means the stadium hasn't hosted it.
Oh.
That's what I was thinking. That because that's usually what they mean by that. That's why I said because Detroit's hosted one. Cleveland, I don't think their stadium has ever hosted one. But I know Detroit has because they've done because that was one of the big features in Madden, and Arizona's done it as well. They've hosted their stadium. That's a trick one because it's needed to say which team has never been in the Super Bowl instead of which team's never hosted one because that has two different meanings. That website's full of lies, just like WWE's ratings.
Okay, which team in NFL has never won a Super Bowl? Which NFL teams have never won a Super Bowl?
Well, Bills have not, obviously. I don't think Minnesota has.
You got two.
Let's see. They never won a Super Bowl. Okay, Jacksonville you can add. The Texans. No, yep. Minnesota's made it to the Super Bowl, but they've always choked like Buffalo.
That's true. You got two. Well, you got three.
Jacksonville. Technically, the Lions and Cleveland's never won a Super Bowl. You know, they've won championships, but that was before the Super Bowl era, so they're out. Raiders have won one. Chargers have not won any.
According to this information, the Chargers won a Super Bowl.
They have?
I'm on Wikipedia, yeah. It says, which team in the NFL has never won a Super Bowl? It goes the Vikings and the Buffalo Bills, who have both been to 4 Super Bowls, have came away with 0 championships. And then there's 4 franchises, the Cleveland Browns, the Detroit Lions, Houston Texans, Jacksonville, who have never been to the Super Bowl.
Chargers have never been to a Super Bowl. Well, no, they've been to a Super Bowl. They lost to San Francisco that year.
I'm about to look it up. Hold on.
Chargers.
Chargers, San Diego. What do I put? Chargers.
Yeah.
Chargers won a. I'm gonna look at it right now.
Because if they have,
won. Wait, I'm so confused. Hold on. This is okay. Hold on.
Thanks, Google, for fucking up everything.
Google, you're going to save the planet, but still fuck shit up.
It says the 94 Chargers won their lone AFC championship and faced the 49ers in the Super Bowl. But it says they won the Super Bowl that year, but it says they lost.
You know damn well they didn't win because you're a Niners fan. The Niners won that one.
When was the last time Chargers won the Super Bowl?
What the fuck?
Wait, had the Bengals win a Super Bowl? Wow. The
No.
Bengals didn't win a Super Bowl. Wait, I thought they won a Super Bowl. This Wikipedia.
Nope.
Okay, who won the most Super Bowls? Well, that's easy.
I think it's a tie, but
I'm looking at Google now.
Yeah, Wikipedia's full of shit. 9 times out of 10.
Which quarterback had the most Super Bowl rings?
I think it's. I want to say it's the Steelers.
No, which quarterback had the most Super Bowl rings? What
Quarterback. Oh, that'd be Brady.
He's 6-3. He won 6 and lost 3.
2 of them to the Giants.
Yeah. Who was the youngest to win the Super Bowl? Who was the youngest quarterback to win the Super Bowl?
Yeah, Patrick Mahomes.
Get the no.
What?
I'm Google said Ben Roethlisberger was 23 years old, become the youngest quarterback to win the Super Bowl. How old is Ben now? Like 40?
I have no
He
idea.
was 23.
I feel like drinking now because I feel like whatever site's giving you this information does not know what football is. Hey, look, a piano. Monsieur Mondioso, hey Pablo, ahio.
Who's the is this bother you guys? This I'm learning something new. Who's the youngest starting quarterback in the NFL?
No, that's a tough one. I'm not gonna answer that question.
Sam Darnold. I don't know. I don't know. Who is the richest retired NFL player?
Terry Bradshaw.
Eli Manning. Wow. I'm looking at fucking stuff about. Look, I'm talking about. I'm finding stuff about football and shit. Who won the most Super Bowls? That makes no sense.
Okay,
Who won
bitch,
the
get
most
off
Super
there.
Bowls? It says Kansas City Chiefs won the most Super Bowls.
No
Stupid
way.
Google. Hey Google, is stupid. Fuck you, Google. I'm gonna ask Ash Reeves. Is that still around? Ash Deeds.
And I don't think AGs exist anymore.
Ash.com still around.
Oh, damn.
Nope.
I remember that shit from high school, and I didn't even use it then.
NFL facts. Let's see most. Let's see what NFL got. Some facts we can learn today. Play by NFL facts that fans may not know. Let's find out something. No, really.
I'm shooting bullets in her vagina. And she dead.
Yo. Which state currently has the most NFL teams? What state?
I think it's a tie between Tampa and California and New York.
There's three states that has the most NFL teams.
Yeah, Florida, New York, and California.
Ding ding ding, we have a winner.
Florida has Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Miami Dolphins, and the Jaguars of Jacksonville. New York has the Giants, Jets, and Buffalo Bills. And California has the Rams, the Niners, and Chargers. Technically, California had it at most with 4 when the Raiders were there, but then the Raiders hightailed it and went to Viva Las Vegas. Oh no!
Which team has the only undefeated regular season? What team?
Technically, Miami has undefeated the whole season, and so has New England. But New England lost in Super Bowl.
There's 3 other teams that done it. There's 3 other teams that been undefeated regular season. But
I know Miami and Patriots are 2 of them.
okay, then ready? We're going back to 1934 Chicago Bears, 1942 Chicago Bears, and 2007 New England Patriots. However,
mine was alive.
is that the Dolphins are the only team who did not only go through the regular season defeated, but the postseason as well. The winless regular seasons. There's only 16 that went winless.
Yep, and mine was alive, everybody. Uh-oh, Alex is still alive, though. Apparently the bullet in the vagina and the ass did not kill her. Yeah, this is pretty much the main difference. If you have Myra shoot the boss at the end of the 3rd episode, you get her where she saves Myra from getting transformed into she-bitch. But my question is, how did Myra not get turned into a monster when her bracelet's red? Unless something... Hey look, it's Claire. And she got a haircut. And she shot her right in the boob.
Milk, man.
Yes, talking and get on the damn chopper. Get to the chopper and get the fuck on it. Barry wants to be a hero, as usual. My name is Barry Burden. I have 2 daughters.
It's peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time.
Barry tells you to shut the fuck up. It's time to be a man. It's time to be a man. I got a magnum. I'm gonna shoot this bitch in the vagina.
You feel lucky, punk? How many bullets do I have in this gun?
Well, if it's Barry Burden, he's got 1 million bullets. Oh, Alex is transformed now so much she lost her titties.
Alright, Doug.
I
Doug, you have done NFL trivia questions. Now let's go back to WWE.
I'm not sober enough for this. I'm honest, I was drinking doing that Washington game because they were scaring the fuck out of me at one point.
That stupid Seahawks game, man. The Rams should have lost, but no.
Okay. What was the name of the SummerSlam 1998?
Highway to Hell.
Yeah, Highway to Hell's correct. Okay, how did Barry not break his legs on that? That would have broke a normal man's legs.
I'm a nerd wrestler, man.
Alright. Who eliminated Madagascar?
Who? I don't
Oh,
know.
he eliminated himself.
Jake the Snake Roberts? Oh.
That's funny.
I didn't know that one.
Who defeated Jerry the King Lawler at King of the Ring 1997? Triple H,
Bret Hart,
and Steve Austin.
Jake the Snake. No, he didn't say Jake the Snake.
No, here are your choices.
Oh.
Who defeated Jerry the King Lawler at King of the Ring 1997? Triple H, Mankind, or Steve Austin?
Oh,
Mankind.
Mankind.
Ding ding ding. What foreign object was used in the Demolition WrestleMania 5 match?
Oh, that cocaine. I mean, no, not
Salt.
cocaine.
Why the
Yeah.
fuck? Why the fuck would you say cocaine?
Out there, the cane. With the Fuji man had the
Is
cane.
that your final answer?
Yeah. Cocaine.
Cocaine. Doug.
I'm going with salt.
And Doug is correct.
That's cheating. I know that's lying. Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Who was Demolition's opponent at WrestleMania 5?
We got a rocket launcher.
Oh, Legion of Doom. No, not Legion of Doom. Yeah, no, oh, fuck.
For the hell of it.
Rick Martel's Strike Force, I think. I don't know.
At WrestleMania 5,
For the hell of it.
the Powers of
Rick
Pain and
Martel
Mr. Fuji.
No, they said opponent.
Yeah, those were the opponents for Demolition.
Oh yeah, because he betrayed them to go Axis Man. He betrayed them.
And we got the ending.
Here's the answer. Warlord, Barbarian, and Fuji.
Correct, but they were known as the Powers of Pain, Warlord and
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Warlord and Barbarian. And we killed Alex.
The Faces of Fear. Oh, that's Ming.
No, that's Ming and Barbarian.
Think of WCW days, right?
Oh, we got the good ending. We killed Alex
Do
Wesker.
more. This is fun.
Yay! Barry Bunnan saved his daughter, saved the little girl. Claire Redfield looks hot with short red hair.
Yes, he does.
And Barry Bunn's walking into the sunset like, yeah, I'm like the Undertaker. I'm the baddest motherfucker here. You can all kiss my old white
no more
ass.
questions?
For which university did The Rock play for?
Miami Hurricanes.
Miami.
Okay, University of Miami. The $1 Million Man's team at Survivor Series 1990 was composed of Ted DiBiase, Honky Tonk Man, Great Valentine, and...
Undertaker.
Yep.
Alright. Yes, it was the Undertaker.
And we're all laughing in the helicopter now, and the little girl's sad because her mom and dad are dead.
Damn, that's dark.
Well, it's true. You find that out in episode 2 that her mom and dad are dead, and she was technically rescued by an organization that the island blew up on, and then she was kidnapped by Alex Wesker. She's had a hard knock life for her. Da, 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 da. And Barry's gonna adopt her. Oh. You're gonna have a father figure now who likes guns, so don't play with him. And there goes Tricell or whatever going to the island of hell. And so you can tell it's the happy ending because there's happy music. La la la. Fuck. But, as I said, this technically has an ending that's kind of weird. I think I can after the credits we can see it, I think. Because it hints at that maybe Myra still, Alex was able to get enough of her, she wakes up in Myra, but not enough to be in control, I think. I hope. Hope you don't have to sit through the credits. Oh, okay, here we go. A few months later. Claire Redfield's working with stars. This one takes place right after Resident Evil 7. She's going to Barry's house. Probably to clean his Magnum.
Nah, he's gonna get so. Bing, bing, bing.
Oh, there's Natalia's teddy bear. But you see, the music's getting a little creepy.
Oh, that's what you do. Okay.
See, they kind of hinted that maybe Alex is in control, but she's playing devious right now. So... But we have technically gotten the good ending now. So that pretty much does it for Resident Evil Revelations 2, guys. We have beaten both Revelations games. And that technically just leaves 2 Resident Evil games left, which I will get back to at a later date. Of course, that being Code Veronica X, which is technically in storyline the true sequel to Resident Evil 3. Which I will explain that in greater detail when I get to Code Veronica X, which is also, depending on who asks, the toughest Resident Evil game they did back for the retro Resident Evils. Then of course after that there is technically the one game I don't want to do technically, and that's Umbrella Corps, but enough people have been wanting me to do that one because, believe it or not, not too many people bought that piece of shit game. I got it for $1.99 and I still feel like I was ripped off. And well, if you never played Umbrella Corps, it pretty much was Resident Evil's attempt at a Call of Duty game, more or less. Because the plan was, oh, we're going to make it like, have this big versus thing, going to be at all these video game tournaments, and yeah, they didn't make it to a single one. And the platinum for it is ultra rare because not too many people bought it. It is literally one of the rarest platinums, and I say that because when me and Brad used to be tight, we did a video about it, and we didn't find anyone in a lobby. We literally waited 30 minutes and couldn't find anyone. Now, I don't know if I'll be showing off the multiplayer for that because, like I said, I don't know anyone who owns the game. I don't even know if the online servers are still up for it.
I have it.
Well, I know you have it, and I know Vibrator has a way to get it. But I'll cross that bridge to Umbrella Corps, which is by far, in most people's eyes, if not the worst, the second worst Resident Evil game.
I never played it, so...
Because almost anytime you ask somebody what is the worst Resident Evil game, they either say Umbrella Corps or Resident Evil Survivor. Is usually one of the two they say. But until next time, Sunday night we will be getting back to Devil May Cry 3. Monday I am taking off. Tuesday we will be back and starting the next Capcom game in the collection, Uniwisha, which is pretty much set in Japan and you're fighting demons and zombies and all that shit. I will point out that with it, Uniwisha does not have a checkpoint system. I have to save. So you're probably going to be seeing me save a lot in that game. But until then, I hope everyone has a good night. Good luck to your playoff teams if they play today. And see you all next time. And Revelation